Hi there, I'm Robin G. Howard, author of the Jim Long Space Agent series of science fiction fantasy. Looking back, the world has changed dramatically since I was a teenager in the 1950s. In those days, if you failed the 11 plus, it meant relegation to the scrap heap of life. You guessed it, I failed. Fortunately, 5 years in the RAF and a wonderful squadron leader of the education department brought me back to scratch. The 1950s was rich in science fiction fantasy with films and comic books. Forbidden Planet, The Day the Earth Stood Still, It from Another World, some of the classic films projected at the time. Local cinemas were in their prime, with some managers standing at the entrance in a regal, colourful uniform. Unlike the cinemas of today, showing adverts and a main feature, they also gave a full programme of short films, comedies, documentaries and cartoons. You know, the imagination is a wonderful process. It can take you to other worlds beyond comprehension. And this brings me to my creation, Jim Long. He is a special investigative officer of the Space Galaxy Police, a space agent. He is also a deep thinker, which he tries to hide with touches of humour. Gail Farmer, with an icy exterior and cutting remarks, along with the hapless but brilliant Norman Clark, makes up his crew of two. The Supreme Chief Officer supplies Jim with 2 bracelets, one on each wrist, allowing voyages to the astral and other dimensions. Each bracelet controlled from the wearer's mind, invoking quantum energy from 2 huge computers based at the centre of a hollow planet. The final frontier is no longer just space travel. There are 5 full standalone novels, and the latest book is a compilation of 4 short stories. The 4 short stories are completely varied, 2 in other dimensions and 2 in out-of-body sequences. Would you like to see gravity? Would you like to reach the edge of our near-infinite universe? Should you visit alternate realities and watch the effect of strange matter? Is it possible to see the wonders of the high astral and the malevolent lower astral in mirror body form? All questions I asked myself through the years after an amazing out-of-body visit to the future whilst in the Royal Air Force, where I witnessed an aircraft crash 18 months before it happened. I hope you will read one of the books in the series to stretch your imagination as it did mine. Join Jim Long, Space Agent, and his crew searching and exploring new realities in parallel existence. Science Fiction Fantasy.uk